Let's do a blind ranking of the college football teams this filter gives me based on how good I think they'll be in 2026. We start with Georgia Tech, coming off of a pretty great year where they faded out toward the end of the season. They've got a lot to replace, including their offensive coordinator. So I think it could be a bit of a transition year, but still a decently high floor under Brent Key. He's a very great head coach. Ohio State, obviously going to be an elite contender. I will put them in the one spot because I think they're going to be one of those top 2 or 3 teams contending. And I immediately regret that because Notre Dame's one of the few teams that I actually think might be better than Ohio State this next season. I love CJ Carr and what Marcus Freeman has been building. Their talent acquisition has been elite. So I'll put them at number 2 where I can put them. Minnesota is next. I'm not necessarily loving the Golden Gophers this year. I think the 8 spot's appropriate. This is only power conference teams on this filter, so I got to consider that. And next we get Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's coming off of a pretty phenomenal season. They do lose Diego Pavia, but they've reloaded. They've got some exciting young players. The future is bright. I'll put them at number 6. I think they could still be competitive in the SEC. Florida State's going to be interesting because you could see their season going a lot of different ways, but based on the conversations around Mike Norvell, I'm going to put them down at 9. I think they're more likely going to be bad than they are going to be good. Tennessee is a good team to get because I do think they belong in that like 3 through 5 range. Volunteers are going to be at an interesting situation at quarterback. Might be a young guy. I think their ceiling is going to be pretty low still, but I think they're a team that could do a lot. Miami is another team that should be a contender this year. The 3 spot feels very appropriate as that top gets more loaded, and I'm glad we got Oklahoma because I think they fit in perfectly at that number 4 spot, looking to continue what they did. And then there's BYU, the poor Cougars. They probably don't belong in the 10 spot. They do have a lot they need to replace, but based on what Sataki has shown us he can do, I think the Cougars will still be in the contention tier in the Big 12. But there it is, my top 10. Let me know down in the comments, how do you think I did?